Having understood the Mullapur master plan, now let us have a look at DLF Hyde Park layout plan. Before we go any further and understand this, let us meet Mr. Kerwell, who is Executive Director North for DLF, and see what has he got to say about DLF's vision for the area. Good afternoon, sir.
Very, very good afternoon, Mr. Raj. DLF has a very long-term vision in this area. After doing the smart development in Gurgaon, DLF has come to this area and launched two major projects in the Tri-City. One is in the Punjab. Government of Punjab is developing a new township, New Chandigarh, and the master plan of that New Chandigarh township is developed by a world-renowned master planners, AECOM, where they are planning very wide roads, state-of-the-art services to the people. In first phase, DLF is developing an integrated township in 241 acres, which is just 10 minutes drive from PGI or the Punjab University. In this township, we have three formats. One is the plotted format, which is at advanced stage of completion. In fact, we have started the deliveries to the customers, and few of the customers, they have started building up their dream homes also. And second format is the commercial format, where there is going to be SCF format, and there is a micro shop format, which we are planning to make deliveries, start deliveries in the month of January onwards. And third format is the built up format, which is not a very high rise format, which is ground plus 2 format with all kind of facilities. As far as development is concerned, best practices of the world have been adopted to develop the services, road network, green areas. The parks are fully developed. There is a children play area, and as far as width of the road is concerned, majority of the roads are 40 feet wide, and the main arteries of 80 feet wide. In fact, DLF has a very long-term vision here. We have a long-term planning for the development in this Tri-City area. Already, as I explained you, we have two projects. One is in 241 acres in Punjab, and second is second development is again an integrated township, which is in 209 acres, which is just 12 kilometers away from the main Chandigarh. It is in Haryana. It is between Panchkula and Kalka. The development is there. Again, the construction is also at a very advanced stage of completion, and we are planning to hand over the product to the customers by Diwali. And third, which is just you can say 70 or 80 kilometers away from here, very famous hill station is Kasauli, where we are doing a development of around 200 bighas. There again we have a built up format as well as plotted format. And the fourth format is basically, fourth development we are doing is it is just in Shimla, which is just 100 kilometers away. They are state of the art villas, which is again at a advanced stage of completion, and we are planning to start the handovers by March 2016, and it is ready to move in villas.
That was an excellent insight by Mr. Kerwell about what DLF is doing in this area. Now, before we go any further, I would also like Brigadier Mohinder, who is the advisor coordination, to tell us about specifically what is so good about Hyde Park. Hi, now we are at the DLF Hyde Park site, and we would like to know from him the salient features of this project, DLF Hyde Park.
Okay, now before I come to the salient features of the project, I want to also highlight that the project has been planned with lot of vision and thoughts. And to give you an example, the entire project has been planned on a rectangular piece of land, contiguous land, which gives maximum efficiency for development. Now, talking of the main features or salient features, the first and foremost is the electric supply, which is essential part of the project. Now, we have provided a 66 kVA GIS substation, that is the gas insulated substation, which is actually a state of art technology for the electric supply. This gives us a supply with least fluctuation and interruption of the voltage. The other feature is that the entire cabling in the project is underground. So, you do not see any wires hanging, etc. So, it is a underground cabling that has been done. And third point on the electric supply is the unitized substation, which is basically used for stepping down the power. Now, this again controls the fluctuation in the voltage. The next point is regarding the power backup. Now, this project is 100% power backup, and also the DG sets we have taken from a reputed company, Sudhir / Cummins, which gives us firstly 100% acoustic free DG set building, and the DG sets are eco friendly and no noise pollution on that. Third point is regarding the public health engineering. Now, in this all the Indian standard codes regarding sewer, storm, water supply, all these are strictly adhered to, and we have designed for the execution of entire external services based on these IS codes. And unique feature again is the eco-friendly measure like the rainwater harvesting pit, which basically helps us in the recharging of groundwater, which is very essential in today's environment. Next point is regarding the STP. Now, this STP has been designed to treat the sewage, and thereafter the water is utilized for flushing. That means, we are making this project as zero discharge, which is again eco-friendly measure. And another point is regarding the solar. Now, solar system has been utilized for the parks, as you can see in the environment, and all the public areas to conserve valuable energy. Next, I come to the roads. Now, all roads have been planned with proper traffic study and keeping in view all the future expansion that we are going to execute in the project. And construction of the roads is with the strict compliance of the IRSC, that is Indian Road Congress norms. Also, to add value, a lot of green and appropriate plantation has been done in the entire township, and with this street lighting, proper street lighting has been provided, 100 hours backup for better and safe drive experience at all times in night. Next feature is where we are presently sitting, the parks. We have developed number of parks, almost about 8 in numbers, which have been developed in this, and this has been again keeping the walkways, sand pits, play areas, etc. All that has been kept in the parks for all age groups to actually utilize this facility. So, I think that gives a unique advantage to the project.
Often people ask me, what does DLF do differently than the other developers? Well, DLF has been developing colonies and houses for a very long time, and they have a lot of experience behind them. जो experience वाली बातें हैं, that I want to talk to you about today. If you look at this, जो the pavements that the roads berms that they have, there is a stone which is standing. Right where your gate is going to be, वहाँ से ये taper होना शुरू हो जाता है. That means जब आप अपना घर बनाना शुरू करेंगे or somebody else does it, he will not have to touch this infrastructure at all. It will not be broken. If this is not going to be broken, that means the entire DLF colony is going to look neat and clean even when it is under construction. And it's not easy to settle such a big township. It takes about 20 years at times. Most of the colonies that you will see, the construction keeps on going for 20 years. One house is sold 10 times and then it is built. So, when that happens, the entire thing is going to look neat and clean. That is what is different. Another thing, that if you look behind me, all these electricity poles have underground wiring and they are equidistant. They look disciplined. That is where the beautiful look comes to a street. If you look at their other things like this sewerage, you will see that they are also at a specific location at a specific distance. It is not that they are haphazardly coming up left, right and center. They are always between a wall. Where there are two plots coming together, there is a wall, that is where you will find it. Same goes for the rainwater harvesting and rain drainage systems. That is what gives a township its beauty, and that is what you will experience here. Well, now that you know that there is a lot of technology and there is a lot of quality which has been pumped into DLF Hyde Park, we will understand the layout. As Mr. Kerwell told you, that this is a rectangular township. It has got three major parts. One is R1, then R2 and then R3. On the upper side of this is EcoCity, and from there the road which is coming from Chandigarh is on top of it. This is the existing 120 feet road which comes into the township. There will be another one which is going to come from here and another one in the later stages which is going to come from here. Down south of this, there is going to be the Dakshin Marg which is going to go from there. So having understood this, there is one thing which is very, very good about it is that being a rectangular thing, reaching from any point to any point, there are never going to be more than two turns, quite like Chandigarh. And these are the places where you have 350 and 500 square yards. There are only 250 square yards under this which have been put in R3. This has been put in one side. So they do not come here. So your socio-economic backgrounds of the people and the neighbor is going to be constant.